Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and welcome back, of course, to the Top Truck Challenge map. Now, we have an insane setup on display here today, from the semi to the trucks on the flatbed. This entire setup is probably one of my favorite setups I have put together in quite a while. Now, right here at the top of the video, before we get into anything else, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know how you can get access to everything that I am using. Now, the map itself is available on mod.io. I'll have it linked in the description. The Dodge is also available publicly on mod.io, and it is console friendly, so I'll also have a link to that on mod.io as well. And then the semi, this Peterbilt right here, you guys can message Slowest Artist 10 on Discord to get info on that. And this Ford F450, this 6.4 Powerstroke Ford F450 on the back of the trailer, that one, more information about that one can be found on YaBuddy's Discord server, which will also be linked in the description box down below. And the trailer, the flatbed that I'm using, is one of the vanilla in-game trailers. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into some of the challenges. Now, first off, we're going to go ahead and get on the road here, and then pretty much immediately take an exit. Now, the reason why we're immediately taking an exit is because I haven't tested either one of those trucks in any sort of mud pit style situation. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing right off the bat. I'm also trying not to get this trailer caught up in any trees, which is kind of a challenge considering how, like, massive and long it is. Although I will say, it's not as bad as some of the other trailers in this game, as some of the other trailers in this game are freaking insane. So, let me go ahead and ease this thing up to right about, we'll say right about here. And stop you right there. And then now, we're going to start getting these off the trailer. So let me unpack them and activate the ramps. And then we'll shut the truck down. And I think the 6.4 Powerstroke is going to be the first one to come off. So let's fire you up. Now, I wanted to use a setup on this truck that I had never run in a video before, and so that's why I went with the flatbed. Now, this flatbed setup is running a set of, I want to say these are 41-inch tires. I know they're obviously like Milestar Patagonia dualies, but they're 41-inch tires, which is kind of an odd size. The Ram is on 42s, but they're very, very, very close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this thing a little bit of a run-up, and then we're going to just full send into the mud pit and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, boost is built up, and go! Let's go! Oh, dude, this is actually doing really, really well. Look at that! All right, we're gonna go back into automatic mode. I am in four-wheel drive, right? I should be. Yeah, my front tires are spinning. Come on! Oh, this thing's actually doing really, really, really well. Like, impressively well. I'm genuinely amazed at how well it's actually doing. Come on, you're almost there! It keeps trying to go up to second gear. That's the problem with going through mud pits in some of these trucks, is that they always want to go, like, up to second gear, but, like, every once in a while, the game is like, are you sure you want second gear? You sure you don't want to go right the heck back down to first? All right, let's go ahead and turn you around, and we'll park you right here, right in front of the porta potties. All right, so now, let's go ahead and grab the Mega Cab. This thing has such a good startup sound. It really does. That 6.7 Cummins startup sound will never really get old, at least not to me. I love how this thing has the TRX hood as well. This is the first time I've ever used the TRX hood on this truck in a video, and it definitely suits it really, really well. Let me move up a little bit to about where the Ford was. Just about here. All right, let's go ahead and spool it up. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god! All right, that was a little bit more of a launch than the other truck. What? Holy... Okay, I literally hit the logs on the side of the mud pit, and I'm going to have to finish this in reverse. I was not expecting that kind of explosive power. Not in the slightest bit. Yo, oh my god, that was nuts! That was freaking insane. Okay, well, that's definitely above the level that I was expecting. All right, we're going to switch into the Powerstroke now, and now we're going to go ahead and continue this route onto the right. Now, we could go to the right again, and that will kind of take us into some tank trap-style obstacles, or we could go left, and that'll kind of take us in a sweeping, alternating course that eventually ends in an enormous hill. Now, I rarely ever go that way, so I think we're going to attempt it in this thing. Now, what do we have going on here? So it's like basically, oh my god, look at the hill at the end. What even is that freaking hill? Like, what is the surface on it? Whoa! Okay, note to self, these holes are deep. Note to self, these holes are excruciatingly deep. Approach with caution. Easy. I should be in low plus and just keep it there and drive smooth. Oh, geez, that's kind of tricky when, like, you have the turning radius of a freaking planet. Ooh, massive three-wheel motion there. Let's be careful about that. Come on, easy, 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 easy. That's a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be. All right, let's avoid going into holes like that without a snorkel. Come on. I feel like the only line here is to just aim for the edge of the rock. And you know what? It's actually not that bad of a like a decision. Just kind of walks right the heck over it. It's just one massive continuous S-curve, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then once you get to the end of the S-curves, you basically are treated to a enormous hill climb? Or at least that's what it seems like. Kind of confused still on that. Although I gotta tell you, for a dually, this thing's got enormous amounts of flex. Although we are definitely gonna have to back up and kind of reposition ourselves after that, because that was way too sharp of a curve for us to attempt it in one go. At least in this thing, with all the with the diffs locked, it's just too much. Doesn't have the turning radius for it. Like, as long as you have approach and departure angles covered, you're good in a section like this. The problems arise when you get into a scenario where your approach and departure angles aren't good enough anymore. Or the water is just too deep and you don't have a snorkel, because we went deep into freaking dangerous water level territory, but we are kind of at full flex in most of it. I will say, I mean, the funny thing about it is that we're at full flex in this thing so much that it's like, it's basically living at full flex on this entire course. Just gonna walk it through here nice and careful. Oh, I want to jump the course so bad. I want to jump the course so bad. Is there anything special about this, like, turn? No? Doesn't look like it? Okay. It's not an official competition. I'm jumping the course. I want to know what happens on that hill. Someone's going to get very upset with me. I know. I'm sure somebody's going to get very upset with me over this. Oh, my God. I mean, I feel like, though, at this point, we kind of know that this thing can make it through all of that. Although, this isn't as tricky as I thought it was going to be. Is it really just uphill? I mean, it's steep-ish, but, like, it's not that crazy. Yeah, it's not that crazy. Like, I mean, I guess it could be crazy, but that really heavily depends on what vehicle you're in. I remember that hill climb being crazier than that. I really, really do. I don't know why, but I really, really do. Now, there's another hill climb right... Oh, I know what we need to try in the Dodge. Yeah, I know exactly what we need to try in the Dodge. Let's go. I'm going to go ahead and repair that body panel right now because I'm pretty dang sure we're going to smash up some other body panels throughout our little excursion. So it's not this right, but the second right. Holy gnarly. So that's already off to an insane start. This'll be fun. We're going to use every last bit of these 42-inch tires going up this stuff. I'll tell you that. Oh, easy. Easy. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, ow. Ow. That was a massive ouch. Whoa, wait. Retractable Bruh. I had no idea that retracted. That's so sick. How high up to the suspension does the suspension go, like, extra? It goes up a little bit, not like a ton, but definitely enough to where it makes a difference in this stuff. Although the problem is that raises our center of gravity a lot more than we want it raised. And so I'm going to take the body damage penalty and lower it back down. Come on. I know I'm kind of like taking a bit of a smash it up approach to this trail, but like I'm trying to actually make decent time compared to the Ford, because the Ford just kind of like walked through that other section. Then again, that other section was nowhere near as hard as this, but the Ram is definitely making short work of it for sure. Easy. It's actually making a lot shorter work of it than I thought it was going to. Oh my God, this is getting through here like a rock bouncer. Not without damage, but I mean, still. Oh, come on. Oh, that mirror is toast. That mirror is massively freaking toast. It's just full send the whole way. There is no approach other than full send with this. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm trying to do this with no winch attempts. And I think we got it. I think we got it. Just trying to keep that momentum up. Because if we keep the momentum up, we'll be okay in theory, you know? The only problem with keeping the momentum up is that, well, if it... Oh, God. Massive drop. Easy. Easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Not bad. Oh, almost there. Almost there. And come on. There's the Ford. All right, well... I know that we took several, like, different routes to get where both of these are, but I gotta say, both of these routes were a lot of fun, and I think in their own ways, these trucks are both extremely capable. But if you guys enjoyed this trip out here to the Top Truck Challenge course, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and if you have any suggestions for videos you'd like to see, make sure to let me know, and I will see y'all next time.